Well, let's kick it off with this story tonight. The owners of the tavern in East London, where 21 young people died at the weekend, have spoken out to reporter Malungelo Booi. They've confirmed that there are 2 generators on the premises which they use during load shedding. There's been a lot of speculation about what caused the deaths of these youngsters. Malungelo Booi has the latest there. Malungelo, what else did they say to you in this conversation?
Well, Kathy, this is what the owners of this establishment told me, that there were 2 generators in the establishment. There was only one, though, that was working, and that they used some of these generators when there's load shedding. The other thing that they said to me was that they're confused at why it's taking so long, Kathy, the police investigation into the matter. And Mr. Ndevu, who also owns this establishment, went as far as to say, in fact, that he believes that police are possibly doing guesswork here. And of course, what his wife is saying to me also, Kathy, that of course they do feel the pain of the parents that have lost loved ones in this incident, and that she too is. She has 4 children. She would be devastated, if something had happened to her children. But also, Kathy, I was able to listen to Mr. Ndevu talking with some of the residents. I mean, I was there. I was part of that conversation, listening to him, telling some of the locals that, in fact, some of the children that had actually gathered here, some of them came with their own alcohol, because I also asked him whether, are you selling alcohol to young stars? He says he does not sell alcohol to young stars. Some of the children came with their own alcohol. So then, Kathy, that raises a lot of questions. Remember, some of the people who were inside the establishment have essentially told us that it was a free booze event, and many of the children that were there actually said so, that they got some of the alcohol inside that establishment free if they came dressed in black.
I suppose it's going to be up to the police to really determine what the truth here is. When they talk about the generators and having used them before, are they saying that because they have used them before, it's unlikely that it would have somehow contributed to the deaths of these youngsters? What have been their previous experiences?
Well, Kat, he's not willing to be drawn really on that particular case, and he, in fact, is saying that he will only speak to us on camera when all this is done. But Kathy, he comes across. I mean, I'm talking about Mr. Ndevu, the man who I interacted with him, a lot. He comes across as a very confident person that actually. He could say that, police don't have a case against him. In fact, I asked him about the Liquor Board opening a case against him, and he says, well, those don't have a case. He's sure that he will win that case. And of course, Kathy, it's not only the Liquor Board that is investigating this matter, it's also the police, but also we know the Human Rights Commission is investigating this matter because, Kathy, residents had said that they had complained to the police about this particular tavern, and also complained to the local councillor, and nothing was done. And some of the people that we've been speaking to over the past few days were of the view that if something had been done about this particular establishment when they raised concerns about it, perhaps this incident would have not happened.
All right, Malungelo, we're going to leave it there for now. He's tracking that story for us out in the Eastern Cape.